Okay, thank you for the introduction. Appreciate that. All right, thanks for tuning in to Alpha Cave. Today I'm going to talk about some stocks. I changed my shirt also so I'm making a different video. But I'm going to talk about biotech stocks and dividend stocks. So I was talking to Dr. Ornedo, who does White Coat Medicine Talks with me, which is our medical channel. And we were talking about some of the biotech stocks and investing, because we both invest into different biotech stocks and we talk about it all the time. And one of the things that we were talking about was how much do you put into these biotech stocks? And I told him, I said, well, I do a lot of dividend stocks as well. So then I went back to just calculate how much I'm putting into each. And we're talking just basically just Robinhood here, not anything else. And in Robinhood, I realized that 2/3 of my money was going into dividend stocks and only 1/3 was going into the biotech stocks, which is perfect, which I want more money into dividend stocks. I might even want more than that going into my dividend stocks than the biotech. However, because I've researched the biotech stocks, I know that they have great potential to do very good. So even though the price goes down, for instance, BPMX has gone down because they're going to do the reverse stock split, like we talked about in the other video. And it came down to a point that I thought, I'm going to buy a few more here and there. I know it's going to be very little shares that I'm buying, but it may be worth it because they're getting close to finishing their studies. Anyway, so as we go on, those potential gains are fantastic and great, and we might make thousands of dollars in all those stocks. But at the same time, you want something certain, you want something more favorable, and something that is for sure going to be your long-term income. And the way I see it is dividend stocks is going to be that long-term income. I favor it to, instead of buying real estate, buying a house and buying other things where you're going to have to pay taxes and fix it and put money into it. This is a one-time shot. You put money into it, the price goes up, great. If the price comes down, you just keep it until it comes back up. As long as they're paying you dividend, you're still making your money, and it's making rent. And if you put the same amount of money into this as you do into a house, you're going to make the same amount of rent money back, and you're going to have an income. So the more money you put into these stocks, it's great. So this is a list of some of the stocks that I have. As far as the biotech stocks, I do have BPMX, PTN, which is Palatine Technology. I do have Ritter, and they have the lactose intolerance medication coming out. They're in phase 3, and it's getting close to finishing, hopefully this year. By the 4th quarter, we should be getting some results. I do have the next ones, that's CYX, CRMD, VTGN, CYTR, CYTX, OPGN, and the last one is OBMP, which that one is not on Robinhood. However, it is a stock that I bought because it's a biotech stock and because it has great potential for treating prostate cancer. Then if you go to the dividend stocks, there's less of those, but like I said, the money in here is much bigger. You have New Residential, you have CY, which is Cypress Semiconductors, CTT, Timber, EQM, GSK, which is of course a drug company. You have HEP, Coca-Cola, Disney. And in addition to that, I do have some others not on Robinhood, including Ford, Pfizer, IBOC. All those are also very good dividend stocks as well. So as you can see, there is a balance that you have to have. You have to have a balance of your dividend stocks. You have to have a balance of some riskier stocks, and it doesn't necessarily have to be biotech stocks. It can be any other risky stock that you think has great potential, that you see potential, that in the future it's going to grow, that maybe others don't see that potential, but you've studied this and you understand, you know where this is going, and that's exactly why I make those investments. And in fact, I'm going to talk about another biotech stock in my next video, which I'm going to record in just a while, that actually also has very good potential. It's a little pricier, but it has great potential. And just like my nephew talks about some of these other biotech stocks that he likes, like CRISPR, this is something that is also more expensive, but may be worth your money. And you might be able to make some good return on this stock as well. One more thing I want to point out is that if you pick the right life insurance company, like Mass Mutual is very good, you're going to be getting some dividend from that company as well, and that's also another source of income for you, possibly small income, and you'll be making just lower rates, but it's still some sort of positive revenue coming back your way as well. So it's important not to gamble with this. Know that this is, a lot of times your extra cash that you're not using, that you're saving. Remember when we talked about the buckets, remember that savings you don't touch. This is the savings that you're going to put in there to grow and grow and grow and grow. Put your dividends right back into it also, so that it keeps on growing, because that is what's going to make you wealthy in the long run. And dividend stocks have that great potential. When my biotech stocks hit, I think a lot of that money is going to go into my dividend stocks. And when I find some other good biotech stocks, I will buy those and be patient with those until they hit, and then we will sell those and switch it over to dividend stocks again. And that is the plan that I have for now. I don't have plans to do option trading at this time or to do day trading yet. It's very tempting to learn to do more of that, but that for me would take more research, sitting down with other people that are more knowledgeable in option tradings as well, and then start practicing a little by little on that. But this is not a full-time job for me. This is something on the side, and I think just investing into the right companies at the right time is sufficient enough to produce my retirement income in the future. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Alpha Cave and joining us. Please like and subscribe. There's so much more to come. Take care, guys.